Let's get more on this now with Josh Mahony, who's Chief Market Analyst at Scope Markets. Welcome back, Josh. Now, markets are rallying on signs that Iran may join talks. Are investors too quick to price in a deal, given that there is no confirmation as of yet?
100%. I mean, if there's something that we've learned over the course of this whole crisis in Iran is don't jump the gun, because anytime that you think that there's a deal, essentially we wait a day or so and we're back to square one. And that's exactly what happened on Friday leading into Monday, where everyone thought that we'd had the reopening of the Straits of Hormuz. By the time Monday came around, it was closed once again. And we'd, of course, seen the US board an Iranian flagged vessel over the course of the weekend. Now, of course, we have this looming ceasefire deadline on Wednesday. And so we really need something to come across the line to at least extend the deadline, but hopefully strike a deal. I mean, look, there are signs of positivity. There's a quote that's come from the White House spokesperson saying America and Iran on the verge of reaching an agreement. America tonight has never been closer to reaching a truly good agreement than it is now. I mean, you know, for each statement that comes out that makes you think we're about to see a massive deal, you'll see another that will say that we're going to blow up energy plants and bridges. So for a trader and an investor right now, it's probably safe to just wait a little bit and wait for the straits to actually open up for a period of time before being too confident around the situation.
Right. Meanwhile, we're seeing a double win for South Korean giants, helping lift the Kospi to a new record. How big is this deal between SK Hynix and NVIDIA for the broader AI market, which has been quite silent for the time being?
Yeah, I mean, look, this is massive because ultimately we've now sort of seen the basis of the deal that means that SK Hynix is going to be providing roughly 2/3 of the HBM4 chips, high bandwidth memory chips for their Vera Rubin platform. That is the successor to the Blackwell chip. So it means that as they go forward, their future plans are going to be based predominantly on SK Hynix. That means that they've got a significant lead over the likes of Micron, over the likes of Samsung. So a massive boost for a company that makes up something like 16 to 17% of the Kospi. So certainly when you see a company like that doing well, it drives the index higher as a whole.
And how does this solidify South Korea as the safe haven for growth in 2026?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of many deals because we've also seen a strong rise for the likes of Samsung SDI, from the likes of LG Energy Solution, both of which have had deals with Mercedes-Benz. And so essentially you're seeing a basis for a widespread boom within the tech sector in the Kospi, and coming at a time where, of course, we have seen strength for, say, the Mag 7 names and some of the US tech names, but people will look to diversify. And over in Korea, there is, of course, a very strong case to be made around the strength of the tech sector going forward. The concerns at the moment, of course, revolve around energy, and it's a question mark of whether we're going to be able to get the energy solution and the helium solutions for semiconductors all sort of wrapped up in that region. But once that's clear, certainly they are companies that people are looking towards as potential benefactors of this AI revolution alongside EVs and the like, as we've seen here.
Josh Mahony in London, thank you very much as always.